Morning everyone, Tim Football Vagabond, Tim Slack that is, ex-professional player for a short spell, semi-professional player, played amateur football, coached professionally, coached like semi-professionally where you don't get much, and I've even been a volunteer coach back in the day for Oldham Coaches Association. Coached all around the world, played in different countries around the world, and today's vlog, straight to the point, is about Manchester United and the possibility that this really, unless Amarin's team do an absolute spanking good performance and thrash Sunderland, which I don't think is going to happen, should be Amarin's last game. And again, I've said this before, in my humble opinion, and none of this is personal attack on any coaches, because I'm a coach myself and I know how hard it is to be a coach. I know how much criticism you get, but the thing is, some of it as a coach you self-inflict on yourself because you don't try different things. And I think, and again as a coach, you know, being stubborn and arrogant, doing it your way or my way, is something that you stick with right to the end sometimes, which is not showing flexibility. But anyway, let's cut straight to the point. More knowledgeable people on the inside at Manchester United know more about what's going on than I do. I'll give you an example. One of the legends of Man United, Wayne Rooney, has said, I read somewhere that he said the other day that the heart or the soul has been taken out of Manchester United. Now for me that was like a key statement. I mean, how can you have that happening? Yeah. Now, and that's just not down to the coach or the manager. That is actually, like, for example, Sir Jim Ratcliffe, who's gone in there, wielding the big axe. Okay, I'm a businessman, I'm a billionaire, I do it my way. So again, this arrogance, chopping staff. Apparently there's been over 500 redundancies. I do have some knowledge, again, of Man United. I worked at Man United soccer schools for a number of years. I actually even worked at Sir Bobby Charlton's international soccer school at Hotwood Hall College back in the 90s, and there were quite a few coaches there who should still remember me. Whether they're still involved in the game, I don't know. But anyway, that's by the by. It's not about me. It's about my opinion, my humble opinion. And I really think that unless things change quick, and like in the next weekend or this weekend coming, then it's just gonna, they're already heading towards rock bottom. I also heard that Kobbie Mainoo, who for me, the team should be now being built around this young kid. He's Man United through and through. They're talking that Napoli are going to sign him. That's another one that they lose, another talent, along with McTominay, who's starring at Napoli, along with young Garnacho. And I still think Rashford had something to offer, but he didn't have the coach to put, the right coach with the right character and the right characteristics, if you like, to put the arm around the lad and get him back on track. Yes, I know that some of the players can be very, very hard work. I know that. I've had players myself who are hard work. But once you start losing and you're decimating a team like that, then how do you build it back up? Fernandes is no spring chicken, right? And there's talk that he's going to go to Saudi. So he goes. And again, I'm not a huge, for me, Fernandes is not a Roy Keane. And that's what's been missing at Man U for years, is a Roy Keane figure who not only controls and dominates that midfield like Saka will do for Sunderland. And if Saka gets on the ball and starts calling the shots today, when down at Old Trafford, when Sunderland play, then Sunderland could get a result from the game. Anything but a convincing win for me from United, then for me the coach has got to go. No disrespect, like I said, finally, to Amarin, because he's a good coach in Portuguese football, but he's not an EPL coach at the moment, not a Premier League coach, and he's definitely not a Man United coach. And so that's me. Don't lose Mainoo. Whatever you do not lose Mainoo. If you let him go, for me the club will be at rock bottom, because you've got no kids coming in. You've got, as I said previous blogs, 80% of that team is not good enough at the moment. So Is that down to the fact that the manager, the coach can't motivate them? Are they just not up to it? So if that's the case, that 80% of those players now have got to go, and that means you need the young kids coming through. Obviously I don't put Mainoo in there because he's not figuring. Unbelievably, not figuring in the match day. Well, he's in the squad, but he's not in the team. He should be in the team. You should be building your team around that kid. Anyway, what else was I going to say? It's escaped my mind at the moment because I'm really frustrated by what's going on there. Because I'm from the Manchester area. Oh yeah, I just remembered. I did one on Notts Forest. I did a vlog the other day, yesterday on Notts Forest, and I said how the fans will get Postecoglou the sack. And it's not a personal thing. It's not a personal attack on any coach or anything like that. But it's the owners who have to take huge responsibility. They are messing with the club. I had a Notts Forest fan message me, and he said, I don't know this Notts Forest fan, but he's totally on my side. He says you're totally 100% right because you disrespect the fans, which is what's happening in the football. A lot of these football clubs, they're disrespecting the hard-working, honest fans. Okay, you know, the game came from working class backgrounds. It's not all corporate. Don't take it to corporate levels. Hold back. The game belongs to the football fans. The football fans are the club's respective clubs. Yeah, come on, owners, give your heads a wobble. Okay, all right, that's me now. Okay, over and out. God willing, speak to you next time. Look after yourselves. Lots of love to the family, lots of love to the football family as well. Hope your team wins, and send a comment, message, tick and subscribe. All right, thanks for watching. Bye. Over and out. Cheers, Tim.